Okay, so you may or may not recall that your whole purpose in coming to Doom Space was to negotiate with one Vocath, who is a Mercane merchant. Specifically, what you wanted was some equipment for your ship that would make it undetectable to scrying. Because you figured that they would, the Rixians would particularly be looking for Princess the Dolly. And so stealth would be difficult otherwise. So you would come to Doom Space, and specifically the moon or gas giant of, now called Vocab, which in orbit around it is an orbital platform, basically, that the Mercane Vocath has established. So you had reached that place, and let me see. So, and let me bring you to the map. So basically, you are on one of the docking wings. You've noticed there are a number of piers essentially jutting out from the central domed area, with a ship docked at one of each of them, or most of them. Should be able to see. So, and then in the center there is a domed area, and then there's another section out from that. Believe so.
Yep.
Maybe, does it not? All right. Is it in C? Okay. Guilty.
Border,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay, so, and who wanted to go to this meeting? Okay.
Yeah, I would say. Oh, Zarthus is that good of a movie. Zarthus would probably go for muscle.
Okay.
Maybe
Thank
Ferrex
you.
would stay behind.
Okay. I think you had already basically decided, but okay, so Ferrex. Yeah. And then Princess the Doll, you said she wanted to go as well, and okay, so feel free to move about. You do notice a Githyanki guard. hmm One of the ones working for Vocath with a notable tattoo. You think you've seen those when you bought them at the academy way back when. Yeah, that is the Mercane, yeah. Ah, I see. Something to negotiate, or are you here for the arena? Guess that's the negotiation then. Well, right this way. Oops, that just makes him teleport. I'm thinking of the tabletop RPG Draw Steel, which I've tried a bit of. They made their own virtual tabletop specifically for that, and it actually shows you moving the token moving around when you move it. Oh, right. Okay, cool. Ah, yeah. There I see healthy zigging and zagging and thugging. Right, that's not the way.
Yeah, what's new?
Blow the fuse!
He's going haywire. Where's the shut off?
As you're going, the Gith remarked, "Well, I see another of my kind has escaped the grasp of Blackith, or so I assume."
You would assume correctly. I have no allegiance to Blackith.
Well, good for you. Good to see.
Yes. I am looking to someday create a group of non-Blackith worshipping Githyanki, maybe a colony somewhere.
Well, you may already have found it. Another number of us serve Vokath as mercenaries. I'll just say he's a much better employer.
Well, you couldn't do much worse. Oh my god. Now he's stuck in a wall.
Well, here's the problem. The doll was set to evil.
Berserk Ender.
Okay, yes. um, so yes, it is, in fact. So yeah, you've noticed a pit in the center, which you're guessing is the arena, and a viewing platform there. And then here you noticed a wall of force, basically, that you're guessing is a security measure. And the Gith says, right, just beyond here is Vocath, I leave you to your negotiations. But don't try anything funny.
Don't try the
You raise-
Uplick.
He raises an eyebrow at that, but then decides you're probably not a threat. Probably. But also, you do notice a slightly familiar figure here. Well, first I should... Come on, light layer... I'll let you in there. So the white wall deactivates for a bit, but you also notice a figure some of you recognize.
The female Githyanki?
Yes.
You
encountered her during the Spelljammer Academy adventures when you were on your way back aboard the Beholder vessel. Yeah, she was... Well, you just negotiated with her, actually, but she had been sent to retrieve the droid, the automaton that had gone not rogue because it was pre-programmed to do this, but had been traitor, and well, it had already left the ship, so and Hilty's running around again. And she definitely notices and at least recognizes Zarthis. Oh, well, fancy seeing you here. Tell me, what brings you here, brother?
we seek an audience with Vocath. Is that his name?
Yep.
Yes, we seek an audience with Vocath in the hopes that he can help us.
Interesting. Bit of an irony, since I recall you previously working with, let's just say he had disagreements with, those Spelljammer Academy people, but, it was nothing personal with you. I'm glad you're there, alive.
Yeah, you and me both. No. Bald. I don't see too many bald gnomes.
All right, I have a handout. The one you're talking to. Yeah, she may actually be a clockwork automaton.
It's actually Tensor's floating disk.
Looks like Tensor's aluminum disc.
Could be.
It's filled with helium.
Well, I'll leave you to your meeting, but glad to see you. Catch you later if you want to catch up on some things.
Yeah, I do that.
Yes. And in some ways that doesn't surprise you because GIF often are basically hired on as mercenaries for various people. They don't really have a well, I think the lore is that their homeworld was destroyed, and they don't really have a faction or nation of their own for the most part. They just hire on as mercenaries elsewhere, usually. Good question.
Stupid space elves.
Um,
What is this guy supposed to be? Oh, okay, that clears it up.
Dabba dee dabba die.
Which one do you mean, Vokath or Ublek or Wally?
Vokath. Yeah, Vokath.
Yeah, he is a Mercane, which is a race of giants who are generally known as often merchants. Maybe that's part of where they get their name from,
Mercane.
but
Okay.
well, your characters have probably heard of the race before, especially, well, Valus most likely. I'd have you roll intelligence, but I would be pretty sure someone has heard of them. Hmm. Hmm. He's basically just a very wealthy merchant. So, though he did name a moon after himself, so you could, if you want to, call him your grace or something, but he is not technically royalty or leader of a nation or anything. He's just kind of a freelance, very powerful merchant. Okay. Uh, 1 minute. And then I should also add, those of you who were at the Spelljammer Academy recall having heard the name before as the source of the sabotage attempts. Mm-hmm. Okay. But yeah, those of you who were not at the Academy but have been in space a while, and you've also talked with Grimthawd Garganhale, who seem to know of this guy, your sense is that Vokath's reputation is as a pretty fair and impartial merchant. Mm-hmm. So that's the wrong. Okay, there it is. So yes, Vokath A slender blue giant wearing elegant robes sits on a large throne flanked by two bodyguards, a battle-scarred Gith and a Githyanki with an eye patch. Both are clad in plate armor. Well, I can't say you look particularly important anymore, though he seems to turn an eye toward Princess of the Top Dolly. Regardless, speak. What brings you here? Hmm. I see, and how do you seek my assistance in this? What are you looking for? Grimzod basically knows him as someone who sells a lot of Spelljammer equipment, like Spelljammer helms. So basically, he thought if anyone would have specialized weird equipment like that, Bocath might. Hmm. This he raises an eyebrow, and you. It's not quite a smirk, but it's kind of a. You get the sense that he is interested, perhaps slightly pleased. Well, you are informed correctly. Something of that sort would be unusual, as you say, but he looks over toward. Initially, you think one of the Spelljammer's ship models. Mr. Twinbelt, would that be something you have in your inventory? And this gnome, you can tell he's important because he has his own portrait. Where was it? Ah, there. Wait, no, that's not him. There. I was kind of thinking about that. Perhaps he was on a teleporting ship that had a malfunction. He just got out of the Far Realms. Oh, oh, you need something, sir? Oh, non-detection for For a whole ship, you say? Fascinating, that. Well, I can't say I have that in inventory myself. I don't suppose you do, sir. No. He gives a slight nod, like, this lady gets it. Oh, well, such is possible. Highly unusual. Fascinating idea, though. Always wanted to try it. Heard of them doing it once on the Isle of Lantern. Uh, but it will take some, special ingredients. Let me see. Purple worm guts. Not sure if. I don't know of any purple worms in the area, but, perhaps a worm with a W would. A Y would work. Yes, there is that lunar dragon nearby, right? Am I incorrect, sir? If if they think they can handle that. Well, right. Sorry, what was that? Yes. Uh, make, I would say, an Arcana, probably Arcana roll. I'm guessing that's Valus, not Oobleck, who rolled well.
Oh, look at that. Fucking Zarthus.
It might be that priest feature that adds your wisdom. So yeah, Valus and Zarthus, you've definitely heard of lunar dragons before as one of the somewhat major threats in space. Um, well, they're dragons, so of course they're kind of dangerous, but in particular, they tend to nest or lair on moons, hence maybe the name. Unlike solar dragons, which tend to nest in stars, and with that kind of role, you also know they have an odd tendency to phase, perhaps another reason why they're known as lunar dragons. They can kind of phase to be partly in the ethereal plane. Well, so I don't have the materials on hand, but I believe that the, how do I put this, politely? The longer innards of a lunar dragon should have the right magical properties to, spread the arcane field of a stone of non-detection. Also, I suspect the heart itself should be a strong arcane focus that should be able to protect that. But and Vokath looks at him impatiently. Right, short version is, if you can kill that lunar dragon on the nearby moon that I've heard of, and bring its parts, I think I can, string you up a system of non-detection on your ship. Provided, of course, also, labor cost. Very specialized and labor-intensive undertaking. And at that Vokath says, yes, what type of recompense are you suggesting? Does he have any telepathy?
Sarthas is going to
Well,
lean in. Sarthas is going to lean into Valus and say, "We do have the captured star moth."
well, she kind of mouths to you. Well, regrettably, none being a prisoner. But I am sure in the long term we can arrange quite a princely sum in return for these services. At this, he raises an eyebrow even higher, and this time you don't think it's indicating it's a good thing. And he says, you make some very large assumptions, and let us just say a star moth is worth a negative sum to me as it is now, given. And he kind of looks at both you and the dolly. Certain people don't take kindly to them being in other people's possession. Well, the ceramic exterior is rather recognizable. As for your plan, I take it you mean she intends to seize the throne with your aid and equipment. But does it mean making those funds actually available? Indeed. Yes, indeed, but that assumes again that they would be friendly, especially. And he seems to be looking at the dolly. She kind of whispers to you. Well, he is correct. It is quite an assumption to think that we could stage a successful rebellion. Right, but it is frankly a long shot, so I see why he is wary of the proposal. Perhaps, but it is a gamble. You see, I understand the labor costs. Even if you provide the materials, will be quite substantial. This is very technical work, Mr. Twinbelt assures me. Will take quite some hours from his experienced crew. He... Mr. Twinbelt, how much do you think it would run? Well, it would... It's hard to come up with an estimate, but, let's see, 1,000 man-hours. It's a rough estimate, sir, but I'd say, at least 10,000 gold? Yes. So then if you fail, I am still
Bank of
out
Hildy cannot afford that.
10,000 gold unless you have that kind of money lying around. Is true. Well, I was going to say, and he kind of strokes his chin. It has been some time since I've seen a remarkable performance in my arena. If you want to prove yourself and be compensated with free installation and perhaps depending on the costs, I will say the equivalent of, should you defeat all of them, equivalent to 30,000 gold pieces. Should you defeat all of my menagerie, I will give you the equivalent of 30,000 gold pieces. That is installation, and if that more than covers it, the remainder is yours. It would be I believe, a team of 4 would be fair. By all means.
7 minutes in heaven.
I think Hilty's lost his mind.
You can see straight through his head, so I'm not sure what he's thinking with. Tilty's ready to go.
No, it's the fight in the arena, and we gotta go kill the dragon.
No. Oh yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
Did you ask what the rules are on this fighting?
It would be up to 3 rounds, as many as you believe you can survive without rest. It would be... Let me put it this way. Your team would have the numerical advantage, but I would still bet on them.
Ask it.
Well, that depends on who you are facing, but with these ones, let me just say, several have faced some of these opponents, and they are no longer with us. That said, should you wish to withdraw early from the tournament, while I would be disappointed, you would still retain some earnings.
Are these like his prized fighters? Like, is he going to be upset if Hilty does his thing?
I was not expecting singing, but I will not say no.
Wait, singing?
But sorry, I must
No,
have
no, no.
misheard.
I said, would he be upset if Hilty did his thing? Being a killbot.
Oh, okay. Ah. Hmm. He seems slightly pleased at this. Well, either you are overconfident, or you will put on quite a show, in which case my menagerie can be replaced. Ah. Well, I can certainly sell you those. Mm-hmm. Ah. Well, and well, you may actually have enough money on your various characters to.
Zarthus
Buy
has
them.
almost 500.
I have 259, but I'm not sure where I got it, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to have gotten some that I didn't. Okay.
Mhm.
We probably got the money Jim's old character was hoarding.
Just raid his pockets.
Well, I can't seem to open his character, so. Or any player character for that matter. Yeah. Yeah, I think Roll20 is having issues.
No, what? Roll 20? Never. That's like saying World of Warcraft came out with a patch launch that wasn't smooth and had no errors at all. So that's what.
Mhm.
Zarthus will pitch in 300 gold. Garrix is on that. She's only like 16.
How much do you need? I don't have that. I have 259. Right.
Okay. Very well. You may have a day to prepare. I am expecting quite a show then. Yes. Well, I have no free quarters here, so unless you want to be sleeping on the docks, I suggest your ship. Now, was there anything else?
Do you have any methods for calming down murder bots that run around a lot in random directions really fast?
Um, uh, yeah, the gnome walks over. I can see what I can do. And he tries
His
to examine.
gyroscope's a little loose.
You know what's weird when you do that? You zip around all around the map until you get to that last stretch, and then all of a sudden you slow right down to a crawl for that last little portion. Is that only my map, my screen that's doing that? Yeah, it's weird. It's like a slow.
Well, it's weird because obviously I don't see it all move at once when I do it.
Mhm.
Knights in Saving Service?
Yeah, see that last stretch how you slowed right down? That's kind of weird.
Well, the gnome starts examining Hilty unless Hilty prevents it. Um,
I
and
look a little confused. It's like, why's this guy poking me?
Well, he may have a gyro loose or, oh. He suddenly stops and his expression changes. Well, that explains it.
I think it's pronounced Euro.
So, are you familiar with, Stylar? Which, Zarthis, yes, you are.
I am.
That is the gnomish advent.
Yeah, Brian has no idea.
Well, Zarthis knows, Zylar was the gnomish inventor who,
Oh,
he befriended in his backstory.
right. So
And kind of
Zarthus will
helped him
speak
get
up and
away
say,
from Blacketh.
yes,
And-
I'm good friends with Xylar.
Oh. My condolences. Well, I'm guessing you're aware that, this unit here is a creation of Thylar's, and, well, no wonder it's acting up. How would you describe this unit's behavior generally? Has it malfunctioned before?
No, pretty much just wants to kill things all the time.
That's my primary function.
I think that's what it was built for.
Was it, though? Was that your original designation?
Yes.
Oh. That figures too. And you can kind of feel the
I am
disdain.
designed for optimal efficiency with the task.
Right, I'm sure you are. And you can kind of just feel the disdain and exasperation oozing from this guy. Always building it. Always tell him you've got to give him a bit more hard to code the protocols. But no, always the free will stuff. Right, well, I could find.
Implying he shouldn't have free will.
I
I don't think I like your tone.
Well, more latitude than is healthy. Regardless, I think I could repair your unit free of charge. In fact, I'd be.
I don't think I want you working on me.
No? You're sure?
I'm
Right.
positive. And he walks away.
Well then. Well then, keep your murder bot that way, but don't blame me if he kills the wrong person.
There's no such thing.
I can't believe that imbecile is still doing this. Okay. Until then, Kitru seems interested in chatting with Zarthis, if he's interested, maybe more.
Sure, why not?
But we'll leave it at that unless you want to get further into the roleplay.
No, I really don't. Thanks. But no thanks.
Not that
Thanks for
kind
the
of
offer,
campaign.
but no. It's there if
Okay.
you want it.
Well,
Right,
it's
I'll be right back.
okay.
Oh,
Well,
good
it's
excuse
then.
for a pee break.
Okay. Well, let me know when you're back. So I think. Doesn't sound like it now. Mhm. Yeah, you do think it could help you in the stealthing in, but yeah, pretty much nobody wants it because they know then the Empire will be after them. I think it was like 1/3 of the HP taken off, and it has no functioning weapons anymore, but you could steal your own. Okay, so I will put the people who are involved in the ring. Uh, so he does specify no interference allowed during the fights, but afterward is allowed.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. So I'm assuming it's the 4 that I put into the arena who will be fighting.
Yep, sounds good to me. True. Nice. Mhm.
He can play your entrance theme. Oh, yeah.
That might take a while.
So, and feel free to put yourself anywhere in the arena for before you start. Yeah.
I would think we'd start out closer together.
Okay.
I do.
Yes.
And do we have any recovery time in between, or is it just one after the other?
One after the other.
Okay.
We get a long rest between.
Oh yeah, we had the long rest just now, right?
Right.
Oh, and the officials ask you for a team name.
Sure. I don't really care. Zarthus doesn't really care. He's like, that's fine.
Team Gut Punch.
Team Hilty and the Hiltonauts.
The team.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun,
Asterisk. Team A asterisk.
The theme song is actually the A-Team's music backwards.
dun. I wonder if you could get the AI to generate that. Yeah.
I don't know how you ask it, because if you say A team theme, it's going to say that's copyrighted.
Oh, we need a theme for the G team.
It's not
Right,
easy to be
so,
integrated.
which is it? The official says, looking quizzically. Night
Is our
Choir.
rogue even fighting in this? I mean, our bard? But
He's a
is he one of the
dance
four? I meant Ferrex.
No.
Did you tell it what our team was? Oh, right.
All right, I've got the Void Reavers, the Astral Butchers, the Blood Nebula, the Iron Comet Crew, Starhammer Syndicate, Gravity Breakers, Black Hole Bastards. I like that one. The Meteor Kings, Solar Flayers, the Rift Marauders. Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to be.
Flaying. It's to
Cosmic-
remove the skin.
Yeah, but what are you removing? The outer layer of a star?
Well, no, we are solar. You know, we're from the star,
Oh, we're
and
solar
we're
and we
doing the
flay?
flaying.
Yeah, I guess.
Could be like a star that burns the skin off of people,
Well,
but somehow
plus,
leaves everything else behind.
plus there's celestials called solars as a type of creature.
somebody order an ooze? Well, that might work with Oobleck. Specifically describing Oobleck.
Sure, solar flares it is.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, where is it? Okay, so they use some of their equipment to teleport your team to the pit. And there seems to be quite a crowd gathered here. You're guessing partly there's a few different ship crews here. One of them is mostly Thrycreen, one forgetting what they all are. One is Surin, which is I think lizard folk. One is plant people of that type you saw earlier. Not those, but
Twig blights?
Artuks, they're called, I think. And Hadozi, etc. But they seem all gathered around the ring, and then, of course, up in the box, you have Vokath, and Princess the Dolly seems to be watching from there. And Wally Twinbelt, actually. But then you think, magically enhanced voice of an announcer comes in. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have a group of contenders we have some hopes for. They call themselves the Solar Flayers. Not sure what it looks like when. So do they flay solars? Or are they solars who flay? You'll have to ask them if they survive. And that's when, if you want to add in your entrance music, Ferrix.
Sure, should he roll a performance check?
Sure.
How's that for performance?
Yeah, pretty good. Where was that?
Turning into a literal cartwheel and rolling around. Form of an actual cartwheel. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, I hadn't planned on using this music, but it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, the crowd seems quite impressed at your musical accompaniment. Well, they're as good as their, agent? I'm not sure what you call him. We should be in for a show. Well, on the other side, we have... Oh, where's it?
What Christ is that thing?
Is it that guy from Mortal Kombat? Two Brogs? Or is Brog one that is two?
Who
It's
knows?
already happening. We are Brog. They're like
But-
Borg.
They're up against some pretty big and stiff competition. The Big Brogue Brothers. So appearing from, you see some spell effects from what looks like a mirror on the underside of the box. Two kind of wisps shoot out, and then they appear on the arena floor. They stand 15 feet tall, have burnt orange skin. Now we know why. It's burnt orange. And they look somewhat befuddled as the crowd screams excitedly. Where's... Okay, roll initiative. Wow, why did they roll so well even with disadvantage? Wow, okay. Correct. Okay, looks like everyone is here.
Do they have like a
Okay.
flag they're gonna drop, or did they just announce it?
Round one. Fight. There was. Okay, Hilty, take your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge him.
Okay. That's a hit.
Does topple work on these guys?
Good question. I guess it has no size restrictions. So make your damage roll. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, so this guy really wasn't expecting that. So you charge up, leap up, and get him full in the knee. And he just doubles over and falls over, almost crushing you. So he is prone.
And second attack, wait, I get advantage on that?
Yes. Well. Yeah, so your second hit, then you slice deep into its rather cavernous chest. It's not looking too hot. And it is not just confused, but alarmed now, but again on the floor. So, any other actions?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay, Ubek. Well, he seems too distracted to care. Okay. Okay, so the other one, let's see. How far? 40? Okay. So this one will walk over here and seems to be rather wary of you all. He is gonna start picking up large rocks and throwing them at Oobleck, it looks like.
Oobleck's about to be Goobleck.
These boulders that are in the arena, the larger ones, do they provide cover or restrict movement in any way?
Good question. I'd say they're difficult terrain, but they would provide cover from the right direction. So, those two rocks narrowly miss Oobleck, so he is unharmed. So, actually. I think the force will be enough. This is actually kind of good for you.
He says as he wipes our party.
So, one of the rocks buries itself into the sand, but apparently impacted something, as you suddenly see a blast of cold air. Thankfully, Oobleck is too far from it, and everyone else is too far from it to be affected, but there was a rather large blast, almost like a shockwave, it looked like, and the ground in this blue square is now coated with very slick-looking ice.
Ooh.
You think the rock may have hit something, some kind of device buried in the sand there. So, Garrick, your turn.
I am going to use Mind Sliver on the top one. Mind Sliver.
The blue square is slippery, Jeremy. Ice. The guy at the top of the map threw a boulder and missed you, and it hit something that was apparently under the sand that exploded and froze things.
So, unfortunately, it critically makes its save, so...
Alright, he still takes half damage.
Wait a minute. That looks like a cantrip, so I'm not sure it is any damage on us.
I don't think it is a cantrip.
Oh. No, it's a cantrip.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, you're right. I must have been looking at a different spell.
Ah, okay. Okay. So, what about far friends like me? Oh yeah, right now, I guess. Okay.
Where do you live now?
Yeah,
Okay.
visiting right now. I still live in South Dakota, but visiting them for a month or so.
Mm.
Which actually, I've been meaning to ask when your next get together in person is so I can potentially crash that. But anyway.
I don't think we have one because the last one, no one showed up.
Oh, oh wow. Okay.
I usually don't see those pop up until it's like, oh, it's happening this weekend or
Hmm.
whenever, and it's like, wait, we're getting together again?
Okay.
Wasn't on the calendar, or maybe it was. I don't know.
It was like the first Sunday of every month
Uh,
or something. But it was a consistent day.
and also,
Okay.
I can't afford gas money right now.
I have a full-time job and I can barely afford gas money right now,
Jeez.
to be honest.
That's Canadian money, though. That's worthless.
There's 4 liters to a gallon in there.
Well, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. In the meantime, the big
Not with
boys
not burning it
stands
with
up.
gas though.
True.
No, something cheaper.
Lighter fluid.
He stands up and says, "Oh, why, tiny metal man hitting me?"
Because you're in the arena.
And Hilty has the like, wait, was I not supposed to? Am I killing too much again?
Yeah, right. Hilty would never ask that question.
Well, Hilty, make a dex save.
Oh, I should have advantage on. So that's a
right.
fail. I assume.
Ah, okay. Okay, so yeah, it grapples you in its forearms, and it looks like it's going to basically start trying to draw and quarter you.
Not if I draw and
Holy
quarter him
shit.
first.
But that's its turn. And Zarthus, your turn.
Zarthus will go ahead and attack this dude. Nah. I think I only have to use this if I hit enough.
Do you have
There before.
Do you have 2 attacks?
Yeah. Psionic.
So, and where did you start your turn? Sorry, I didn't see.
It was like right
like over here.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm getting the sense there may be magical mines or something.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and attack with my longsword +1. Is that a miss?
Yes, that's a miss.
Son of
And
a
that's a
bitch.
miss.
I'm gonna use my action surge.
Reload roll 20 first.
Now I had a bunch of good rolls for a while, so. Oh, there we go.
That's a hit.
Nice. And you get 2 of those, right? Because the action is 2 attacks.
Do you? Does action surge give you?
Yeah, because you're taking the
attacks
attack
again?
action, which grants you 2 attacks.
No, I guess it does. 20 damage.
Oof.
7 of it is psychic.
Ah, nice.
And attack number 2. Oh shit. 28 damage, 11 of it's 11 is psychic.
Damn. How do
So
you want to
glad
do
it
this?
was one of those terrible, disappointing crit damages.
Awesome.
It's like you roll crit damage and get like 2.
I hate when that happens. It's like,
What the fuck?
really?
So how do you want to do this, Tharthus?
Well,
I mean, one of his legs already like half off.
he distracts him with his psionic abilities long enough that he's able to, like, basically shove his sword into the thing's gut and open his guts up, and his guts just spill out everywhere.
Oof. Yeah, take inspiration if you don't already have it.
All right. I don't. Cool. That ends
And-
my turn.
Hilti, that was lucky for you. It unhands you and won't be drawing and quartering you on your turn. However,
Who's Wind Traps? I never heard of him.
that's what we're about to find out. Oh,
I
interesting.
think I like that guy.
I don't know. I have a feeling I won't.
Huh. Might have to. One second while I draw on the map. Okay, so then you hear the announcer. Ooh, nasty. Looks like he just didn't have the guts.
Oh.
But wait, what's this noise? I think I hear the wind tunnels. That's when... I wonder what its save would be. Okay, so that's when you hear what essentially sounds like a wind tunnel from the northwestern part of the arena, and you can see sand just blowing from that wall. However, it looks like there's a large boulder in the way that's mostly blocking it and not really budging at this point, so it's not having a whole lot of effect, but it does look like there's some weird wind traps here. Okay, Hilti.
It's farther away than I'd like.
Mhm.
I'm gonna crouch behind this rock with the
Okay.
so I can like chop at his leg if he comes down here.
Okay. And are you just ending your turn there, or
Yeah, I
throwing
guess I
anything?
am.
Okay.
I suppose I could roll stealth, but I don't think that's gonna work. It's not very sneaky.
Um. Well, it's hard to tell, but you're not sure it sees you. Oobleck. He also seems unaffected.
Or intelligent.
Hmm. Yeah. Something breaks your movement. As you're running across the sand, one of your pseudopods hits what feels like remarkably soft sand, or rather, it starts to give way. Let's see. Where did I put that? Ah, there it was. Okay. Okay, so yeah, as your pseudopods hit that area, you're suddenly stopped and start to sink into that sand. Um, it takes an action to attempt to remove yourself, or you suspect someone else could help you as well, but you are, you sink 2 feet into the, sand. So then that other remaining brogue. Yeah, I think he will start running over toward Zarthis, which. So you hear a few interesting things. Actually, that would affect it.
Jeez.
So you hear in quick succession, quick, quick, and then a few more steps. Also, an oh, my toe! And then quick, quick. And now you see 4 buzzsaws in the ground toward the center of the arena that have popped out. So,
How high off the ground are they?
they're kind of in the ground, so you're suspecting. Well, they're kind of jutting out of the ground, basically.
Oh, so they're like
Maybe
turning
two-
this way?
Spinning vertically.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
So, oof. Where did he go? Okay. And you hear the announcer say, "Ooh, like the remaining bro just discovered the saw traps. Talk about a stub toe." And then he started wailing on you. Oof. Okay, unfortunately for you, he is big, beefy, and has 4 arms, 3 of which hit you, Zarthis, for a total of 41 damage.
Hold on a second.
However, that was in 3 separate attacks if you have anything that would reduce it somehow. Okay, and then Garrick.
I'm actually going to use one of my psionic energy dice to cast Protective Field. I roll a d8 and I subtract the number rolled plus my int modifier from one damage from one attack.
Okay.
So that'll be 3. Fantastic. So instead of 41, I take 38.
Okay.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna move there, and then punch him. And gonna miss.
Yep.
And yeah, let's use flurry of blows.
Yeah, you kind of accidentally backhand Hilty.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
All right, that is my turn.
Yep. Sorry, no. Oh, you should get one more attack. Oh, wait, no.
No,
Since
I
you're
don't.
multi-class. Okay. Okay, Zarthis. You just got the beat down on you.
Well, I'm going to start by using Second Wind, I think. So, yeah. D10 plus my fighter level. It's my fighter level 5. 7. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay. And then I'm going to attack this asshole.
Okay.
That's a miss.
Nope.
All right, that's a miss. Motherfuck.
Yeah, so you just kind of buried your sword in the sand. Oh, not so good this time. I think they call this one the ostrich maneuver.
That's it for my turn.
Okay. So,
Saw blades. Ooh.
so the saw blades you're guessing maybe on a track or something, but they appear to move. Thankfully, none of you are path, but the Brog is. Let's see. Ooh, and he almost avoids it, but not quite. However, it looks like it just cut one of his toenails a bit. Oh, Barry, not one pedicure.
Wind trap.
Yeah, there's more. So, the wind trap that was going seems to stop, and then a different one emanating from up here and going down this way seems to turn on, but nobody is in its path, so you just see a whole bunch of sand blowing in a line. Okay, Hilty.
I'm going to, I guess, invoke an attack of opportunity as Hilty backs up. It's like one of those Bugs Bunny cartoons where they're trying to ram down a door. And they walk backwards and then ram into it.
Well, actually, you're lucky, and he didn't see you, so you do not get an attack of opportunity.
And I charge him.
Ooh, he did not see that coming. Ooh, and he's toppled.
25 damage.
Oof, yeah, so you whack this one in the knee, too.
Alright, so they can't make con saves. They can make all the other saves. They just can't make con saves.
And their con save is
I'm hitting him in the knee because that's the highest spot I can hit on him. I have to topple him so I can get to him.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack.
That's a hit. Okay, yeah. So you kind of do the same thing you did before, maybe not quite so violently, but you slice the top off his stomach, and he's looking pretty hurt. Okay.
He was built on a lumberjack chassis.
Yes. However, at the start of your turn, you sink 6 more feet into the... Okay. Oh, yeah. Other people could.
I think only half of this party in this arena have to worry about that.
Well, you could suffocate eventually, but... Okay, make an athletics check. Ooh. Yeah, you failed to flow your way out of the sand. Yeah, your friends see you disappear below the sand. You suspect you may want to help him. Not yet. That's what she said. Well, the angry brogue stands up, and he has a lot of targets here. So guess he'll just kind of do one attack on each of you to start with. So... You were spaghettified. Okay, so this one does kind of a windmill attack, and most of the fists go just over your heads. However, Garrick, you... Wait, I should check. Okay, Garrick's AC is 14.
16.
Ah, okay. Good. It seems to be wrong about your AC, but okay, so it misses all of you, thankfully. So, Garrick, your turn.
I am going to use... Patient Defense, which allows me to use Disengage as a bonus action. And then I'm going to move down here and use my action to attempt to pull Ublex out of the sand.
Okay. Make an athletics check. Garrick.
And roll a 1. 13.
You got exactly what you needed in this case, and haul him out. Yeah, good thing he can control his viscosity or something, because,
Fluidity?
yeah. So yeah, you haul the ooze out. Okay, Zarthus.
Alright, Zarthus is going to move to here. And then attack.
Okay,
13.
that's a miss. That's
Oh,
a
is
hit.
that a hit? Nice.
Oof.
Oh, ignore that 8. I forgot to toggle that off. It would just be 12.
Okay. Well, it does seem quite hurt and sapped, so...
I thought you were going to say sad. Quite hurt and sad.
Well, his brother's dead.
It's probably sad too.
Very disappointed in lack of kindness from strangers.
Yeah. Right. I'm trying to draw in quarter with my bare hands. Okay, that's it for my turn.
Okay.
Seriously? Imagine if the fight started and all we had to do was say, "How was your day?"
Okay, Sawblade's move. He has to make a dex save. He makes it. Okay. Then wind traps. Ooh, wonder which one that is. Oh, nope. Guess that won't affect anyone. So... Actually, I should make this visible. So you see the previous wind trap turns off, and this one in the square you see turns on. So you see sand blasting in that direction. Guilty.
I will ram him again. Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, he will, however, get disadvantage on this one.
He should have advantage because of frenzy, so he's not. They cancel each other out, right?
Okay. Well, he does. He hits you for, I guess it'd be 6 damage after your rage resistance.
Okay. I charge him again.
Yeah, that's a hit. Okay, you fail to topple him, but he is on his last legs. As you hit him in his other leg.
Not letting me toggle off charge for some reason. So if charge shows up, ignore the charge damage.
Okay. That's a miss.
Ignore all the damage.
Hey, Oobleck. Yeah.
He was not toppled.
Sorry to say, he resists that one. Barry, no, you just being mean. Okay.
Little do we know that he attended therapy before this arena bout.
Hey, so he's gonna hit all of you or attack all of you again. Ooh. Okay, so first Hilty, he hits for, I guess it would be 8 damage after your resistance. Garrick, he misses you. In fact, that hand kind of got stuck in the sand. Oobleck, he hits you rather hard for 22 damage. And Tharthis, he hits you for 18. Garrick, your turn.
I attempted the same thing, and well, kind of. Let's see if he resists that.
Well, he attended therapy, but not school cram sessions, apparently, because he does not resist that. And how do you want to do this?
So Garrick shoots out his mind sliver, and the creature stops for a second and tilts his head, and as if like an aneurysm, one of his eyes kind of goes in a different direction, and a slow blood tear comes down out of his eye socket, and then he just kind of falls over.
Hippo mind tricks.
Oh, did he just explode his head or something? Well, there goes Barry. Looks like these solar flares are made of something after all. Okay, Tharthis. You don't see any more contenders for now.
Yeah, I guess.
But you suspect more may be arriving soon. They did tell you to kind of signal if you wanted to stop.
But if
And
we
we use
stop,
a-
that's it, right? We lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to second wind again. Three times. I think you start with one and then you get more as you level up. Oh, maybe. And
Okay.
So is it more of a third wind then? If this is
oh, you start with
using
two
it?
of them, and then when you reach certain fighter levels, you gain more uses. So yeah, it must be 2024 because I know you used to start with one.
Okay, so
Jesus.
on initiative count 0, something else pops out from the,
And the wind tunnel.
yeah, I guess that is true. Huh. Okay. Oh, he seems unaffected by that, however. When do you need to leave?
I need to. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
10 minutes. Yee.
That's a close one.
hmm So you see the
Close
saw
shave.
blades go. Wind changes direction, so looks like some people may be affected.
Uh-huh.
So Tharthis, Ublek, and Garrick make a strength save.
Is it going? It's going from the outer wall towards the center, correct?
Correct.
I rolled a fucking 3.
Okay, well, 2 of you are fine and hold your ground. However, the strong one is somehow pushed 15 feet away.
Oh, okay.
As long as it's
Okay.
not into a saw blade, I think you're good.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be some damage involved there.
Okay, Hilty, your turn.
If I move, does the saw blade get an attack of opportunity?
No. It's only if you move into the saw blades area you think that something bad happens.
Charge!
Okay, that's a hit. Okay. And what is your topple DC?
Let's see. DC 8 plus the ability modifier used to make the attack roll. Suppose. So 8 plus 4. 12.
Okay. Well, you failed to topple it. Actually, it also includes your proficiency bonus, so...
Oh, that would be plus another 3. So 15.
Oh, okay, so you do topple it.
Nice.
Man, you're kneecapping everyone.
And charge won't turn off again. So ignore charge damage on the next attack. If it hits. Ooh.
That's a hit. Okay,
I'm
so...
not sure which one is...
Charge is the first one, so you do
yeah.
19.
He doesn't have a health bar on him like the last ones did.
Oh, let me fix that. So yeah, you take a couple of very nasty slices out. Again, first you kneecap him, and then second kind of skim its, let's say it's a leg. It seems to have very tough hide and maybe something more than hide. You're not sure, but it is tough.
Carapace. I shout, hit it while it's down!
Okay, Ublik. Hmm. Okay.
Ooh.
I didn't notice that. Okay,
So,
yeah, he fails.
so he took 40 before that, and he was, or almost 40, and he was about a quarter of the way down.
Yeah, you may want to. Okay, Garrick.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. And hit him while he's down.
Okay, you will have advantage. Okay.
Oof. Then I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows. Time.
Okay, second one missed. Third one hit.
Alright, for a total of 9 points.
Yeah, it doesn't seem terribly hurt by this.
Chipping away at it.
That is my turn.
Okay, and Zarthus.
Zarthus is going to do his telekinetic adept for the psi-powered leap ability. And then fly over to here. and attack.
Cool.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Alright, then I'll turn advantage on for the other attack.
The fuck, roll 20.
Did I hit or a miss?
That's a miss.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, your sword bounces off. You think? Well, yeah, it bounces off. You think it's not just the hide, but you're feeling like there may be something more than the hide to it.
There's also Seek.
Uh,
You see,
That's my
it's
turn.
funny because
Because there's a game and it's called
children play it.
Yeah.
hey. Well, it is going to open up its maw and let loose a big gout of acid. So Hildy and Garrick
Oh, fantastic.
make a con save.
That's a failure.
Oof. Sorry, Garrick, you took 33 damage. And Hilty, you also took 33 damage.
All right, on that note, I gotta go.
Okay, yeah. Okay, saw blades move around. And wind shrimps. Looks like this one won't affect anyone. They blow for a round and then switch, it seems like.
The saw blades go already?
Yes, they moved. Okay, so do we want to stop here?
Yeah.
I'd say so.
No, if I topple him again, we want to remember that he's toppled.
Okay.